create this workshop, we've created a partnership between high school students, a local science museum, and a design consultancy in the area. And we're doing that by going around to the different exhibits here and learning about specifically experience design.
We went to exhibits and we did this first exhibit.
My group and I, we just threw out all different types of ideas.
One group in our workshop began by creating a series of buttons on the museum wall that you could push and have audio playback that told you some of the things without having to read them. But they realized that there were a lot of issues with those buttons specifically. Where you put them on the wall can be problematic if someone is really tall or really short, or if they're in a wheelchair. And so they created a foot button basically that achieved the same thing that the wall button did, but it was accessible to everybody.
Sometimes you need to go out into the museum and see what others like, because you're not really designing the thing for yourself, you're designing it for others. I think that that's very important. I think that you think that it's good, but until you actually ask the user, you don't know.
We worked with the exhibit designers here at the museum to demonstrate to students how a exhibit is developed in the prototype testing zone.
So in the building we actually have a shop called the testing zone where we do all of these mock-ups. So we have a place where we build them, but then we roll them out into this area where we then bring our visitors in to try them out. So it's sort of like focus group testing.
One thing they probably got out of it was what an elaborate ordeal goes into making an exhibit. We're also just really excited to be there and play with stuff. A really important thing with designing, especially in groups, is collaboration and being able to work with each other. The fact that they were on teams together and they sometimes had to sacrifice their own opinions.
I think one of the even basic things is they get to see what else is out there. You walk into a museum, you don't really know what goes on behind the scenes, and opening your eyes to new things that you never thought people did and
this
careers.
is a job?
Yeah, this is a job.
I liked the experience a lot because I did a bunch of things I never did before.
I never really designed anything. Design is everything that we see, and it's also everything that we use.
Once you're trained to look at it, you see it everywhere.